this going forward. Okay, here we go. So we're going to give you a critique and we're going to help you out here. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed besides you going over the pages, which we'll discuss this, is you're placing in your pages on the actual pages here. And that's not the way to do it. We want to do it on the parent pages.
Oh.
And that's a little tricky, and I understand it's a little, so I'm going to delete these for now, and this is what you're going to do. It's really, really easy. Let me delete these. And what's nice about this is if you're doing like a 500-page magazine, you don't have to go in and place all these little page numbers. It's actually going to do it for you. Okay, so we're just going to delete these. Now watch what I do. You're going to pull up your page window, but you're not going to click on these pages. You're going to click on these pages. See, it says a parent page. So this is where you would double click on, and this is where you would actually put your page numbers so that it numbers it by itself and you don't have to go in and put numbers in. So this is your left page and this is your right page. I'm going to zoom in here. So on your left page, you're going to have your left numbers, and your right page, you're going to have your right numbers. So I'm going to zoom in on my left page on the very bottom. And let's bring up our guides. So let's go view, grids and guides, show guides. So we want to make sure it's like down below this little pink margin line. So you're going to take your type tool just like you did on your pages, but we're in parent pages. We're going to draw a little box here. And then before we do anything, we're not going to type the letter or number 1. We want to go and place a special character so that the computer can tell it, we're going to name this page by itself. So we don't have to actually do it. So with this blinking, you want to go up to type, insert special character. And this, I'm recording this so you can go back to this, okay? Insert special character. And then we're going to go to markers, current page number. So type, insert special character, markers, and current page number. Once you select that, it's going to place an A there. And that's kind of weird, right? But that's what we want. So just leave that. So we're just going to leave that right there. Okay. Now we're going to go to this page on the right. Now we want our page number to be on the lower right-hand corner because this is our right page over here. Let me zoom out so you can see. We just put a number here. Now we're going to put a number on the right parent page. And I know this sounds weird, but hang in there with me. Draw another little type box. Let's see, pull this out. Okay, this time we're going to see how my cursor is blinking on the left here. We just want to make sure that we are right aligned with our letters, so it's not sitting and floating there. So we want to go to our type and tables, and we want to choose paragraph. And the only thing we want to do is hit this right align button so that it moves that cursor over to the right. And now we're ready to type our number in there, but we're not typing a number actually. We're going to go back up to type, insert special character, markers, current page number. And it's going to do another A. Okay, boom. We are ready to go. That's all you need to do. Now watch what happens. We're going to save this. Okay, and we're on our parent pages. I'm going to save this to the desktop. We're still on our parent pages, which is up here. But now I'm going to click on our actual pages here. So I'm going to click on page 2. I have to unhide this, but look what happens. Page 2. When I click on page 2, it's page 2 on the lower left-hand corner. Isn't that cool? Okay. And then we scroll to the right. Look, it actually numbers it. For it. And then page 4, it numbers page 4.
It gets no.
Now you can't edit these here because you're on your regular pages. If you want to edit it, you just double click back on your parent page and you can edit it. You can change the size of it so you can actually highlight it. If you say, oh, this is, kind of too big, I want to make it smaller. You can change the point size. You can change, the actual font. You can go back and change this one to 10. And as long as you go ahead and save it and then go back to your page 2, and it just makes it look smaller. Now, if there's any graphics in the way, you're not going to see it. So this big blue thing you're not going to be able to see that. So just make sure, if you're not seeing it, if you have anything in the way, you're kind of pulling that up. Okay. Do you have any questions
Okay.
about that?
No.
Okay. That's pretty easy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we want to look at our article here, and we want to look at, you did a great job placing in this top picture. You did a good job with the headline here. Let me zoom in, and I'm going to put my guides
Yes.
up. You want to make sure that when you place copy in, your copy box is aligned with either the trim edge or your margin, just so we know that this is perfectly centered. Okay, so just pull those copy boxes in using your selection key in that middle square there, just so we know that it's centered. If you pull this over, see how it kind of
Yes.
up bumps. It looks like I have 10 minutes here. Crap. I wasn't able to get on my Teams, and for some reason, this is limiting my time here. If I lose you, I'll send you another link here. Okay.
Right.
So now we have to look at our character styles. Did you do your character and paragraph styles?
Character and paragraph styles. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, those ones.
Okay, so you want to do character and paragraph styles, because what that does is it's kind of like parent pages where it kind of does the work for you. So you want to go up to window and go to styles and bring up your character and your paragraph styles. And I explained this in the lecture. It's a little hard to understand, but I'm trying to make it easy for you guys. What you want to do, so character styles and paragraph styles do the same thing. The only difference between these two is paragraph deals with lots of copy, like body copy, where you're changing it. And the character styles deals with less copy, like headlines. Okay. And that what that does is it sets it so you don't have to ever change it throughout your article ever again. It's going to keep it the same point size, the same font, and you're going to be able to replicate this very easily throughout. So let's go ahead and set our body copy first. And it looks like, actually, let's do, looks like you have these set already. So let me set this all to the same color here, so we're not messing anything up. Let me bring this to black. Okay. And everything is the same. Okay. Now, what I would do is I would look at the point size that you have your body copy at, and it looks like you have it at 14 point. That's pretty big. I wouldn't do anything more than 12 point. So
According to one of the scripts that you gave me, they said I should only use 10 points and
10
14
points with
points.
14 point leading. So this is the leading, that's your line
Wait,
spacing.
so
And this
that
is,
wait. Oh, so that's what it means. I thought I was supposed to use
yep,
like the
yep.
same
So
number
10
here.
points is your point size and 14 is your leading. That's the line spacing.
Oh,
Yep, that's okay. It gets confusing. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight just all of our body copy. And it looks like yours isn't linked, so we have a problem with that first. We have to link it. See how your copy is not linked in the boxes. So let's go ahead and delete these because this isn't really gonna help us here. So I'm gonna delete those. And yeah, see, we're gonna have to go back. Let me open up our article here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure your copy boxes are linked so that you're not just putting individual text boxes in there like you were. So don't do what you just did. We're gonna do it a little differently here. Let's see. Let me go to find my folder here. Art Institute, take 4. Okay, so let's go to Article 1 and do copy. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to go and just delete everything you have in there, and we're going to copy the whole article again and paste it in here. Okay.
okay.
So delete all your, separate text boxes, delete all that, delete what you had in there, go back to your article and do a copy paste again. And the reason being is because you don't want to set separate text boxes like you had. We want this to flow into your other page. And how to do that is if you paste it into your one document, see how there's like a little red square right here?
Mhm.
See the little red square?
I really
Or
tried that
yeah, it's a
part.
red square. You see that?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I've seen.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it.
Hello?
Yes.
Did I lose you?
No, of course
Okay,
not.
I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna see if I can get you back here. Hold on.
I'm actually, yeah, just that you're not hearing me clearly.